Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. You didn't leave with the Grammy, but you certainly made your mark. International renowned artist Shaggy says while dancehall queen Spice did not walk away with a win at the recently concluded Grammy Awards, the powerhouse female DJ had everyone coving to get interviews at the prestigious red carpet. In a heartwarming message posted to his official Instagram page on Monday, Shaggy shared that while he is no stranger to the Grammy red carpet, watching Spice dominate the world stage the way she did on Sunday was a next-level experience, one that has left him confident that many want to see dancehall leading female return to the Grammy stage. What an experience! I've been to many of these awards, some I've won and some I've left without a win. This time, I was there under different circumstances. I was there in a support role, co-producer, co-writer, and executive producer of the At Spice Official Album 10, At Spice Official. You were and are a constant professional. I'm so proud of you, the journey you have traveled, and the artist you are becoming. You are indeed the hardest working artist I've had the pleasure of working with, he wrote. Many more, not known that you were in Vegas from Thursday, filming Love and Hip Hop, thought it was a girlish shoot every day. Even I was like, wait, I no sleep team this. You still came out to the red carpet making a statement, he added. Every media house wanted a chance to talk to you. Even those who weren't too familiar with you wanted to know who was this girl on the red carpet that everyone is talking about. You didn't leave with the Grammy, but you certainly made your mark, and everyone is looking forward to seeing back here again. He shared that their collaborative hit, Go Down There, has been gaining popularity in India, the United Arab Emirates, and Turkey, and is no doubt a signal of great things to come. He then took the time out to encourage Spice while assuring her that she has his full support always. He always hinted that the two have been working on new music and can't wait for the world to hear it. It's just the beginning. Spice Global, keep a chin up kid, the Ranch Tramp is here in full support and can't wait to drop these gems you got in store, Shaggy wrote. Spice was among the 5 Jamaicans who on Sunday missed out on the Grammy Award in the Best Reggae Album category as American reggae band Soulja walks away with the win. Road closures and traffic changes for champs.
The police are advising patrons that will be attending the ISA Boys and Girls Championship later this week that there are a number of items that will prohibit it from entering the National Stadium. Among them, there'll be no knives, ice picks, machetes, aerosol spray, large glues, glass bottles, lighters, frozen water or drinks, DVD or video recorders, alcohol, and as it relates to umbrellas, no umbrellas with pointed tips will be allowed inside of the National Stadium. It is also important for patrons to note that no firearms will be allowed inside of the National Stadium during the event. So licensed firearm holders are advised to make alternative arrangement for the safekeeping of their weapons, as there is no provision in place at the location, and the stadium police station will not be facilitating the keep and care of any such firearms. We want to make it clear and also to encourage persons that they should not leave their firearms in their vehicles, because we have seen in the past where the vehicles are broken into or they're stolen with the firearm, and persons who take those risks and are caught will be dealt with according to law. So we encourage persons that they should put in place the necessary arrangement for their licensed firearms when attending the event. So we also want to inform patrons that persons entering the stadium, because of the restriction and the emphasis that will be placed on preventing contraband from entering the stadium, persons will be subjected to searches by the police at the various locations as well as security personnel. So this will also include vendors who will be accessing the facility. And we are also encouraging the vendors who are designated to sell to remain in the designated areas, because we want to make sure that we have a very smooth event and and things are not interrupted by persons not following the rules and the guidelines in which they were given to operate. So we look forward to a very exciting championship. The police will be out there to ensure that the patrons attending are safe. We know that there are incidents that will happen around the time when we have these activities. So we encourage the persons who are going, especially our young persons, to make sure that they secure their cell phones. If they don't have to carry those expensive cell phones exposed, we'd like them to leave them at home and carry the ones that are not so attractive to the criminals, because not only our genuine patrons will be out on the days, we know that the thieves will see that as an opportunity to prey on these youngsters and to deprive them of their valuable gadgets. So we want them to be mindful and not to have them exposed, leave the flashy jewelry and the things that will attract the thieves out of sight as they go to these championships. So we look forward to being out there as a force for good, providing the necessary safety and security for all the persons who will be participating in these days of activities. Whether you're participating as an athlete, as an administrator, or you're there as a person cheering the youngsters along. So have a safe ISA Championship 2022. There'll be some temporary road closures in the vicinity of the National Stadium. Arthur Wint Drive will operate as a one-way from North Avenue to Roosevelt Avenue. The upper section of Arthur Wint Drive from Mountain View Avenue to Gate 4 will operate as a one-way to access the National Stadium's car park. JUTC buses and other vehicles traveling along Arthur Wint Drive to Mountain View Avenue will be diverted onto Roosevelt Avenue and Stanton Terrace. So there will be police checkpoints at Mountain View Avenue and Arthur Wint Drive, and only vehicles conveying patrons attending the event will be allowed to turn from Mountain View Avenue to Arthur Wint Drive, as also persons who reside at the loft. All other vehicles, including JUTC buses, will continue straight along Mountain View Avenue. For Stanton Terrace and Roosevelt Avenue, only VIP vehicles with stickers displaying VIP will be allowed access along Roosevelt Avenue. All other vehicles will be diverted onto Stanton Terrace via Mountain View Avenue or Old Oak Road. There are some areas which will be designated no parking area, and these will be Arthur Wint Drive, Roosevelt Avenue, Stanton Terrace, Mountain View Avenue between Nannyville and Old Oak Road, Latham Avenue, and North Avenue. There will also be some similar arrangements at the end of the event each day. So all road closures will be removed to allow free movement of traffic from stadium. However, Arthur Wint Drive will operate as a one-way from stadium to Tom Redcam Avenue. Roosevelt Avenue will operate as a one-way from stadium to Stanton Terrace. Latham Avenue will operate as a one-way from Roosevelt Avenue to Old Oak Road. Vehicles occupying the upper section of the stadium car park will use the upper section of Arthur Wint Drive to exit. So members of the public are encouraged to obey the directions of the police officer, because we are putting this out there so that persons can plan their routes ahead of time so as not to be caught up in the traffic congestion on those days.
41-year-old St. Mary man charged with chef's murder. Ricardo Sudlow, otherwise called Rick, of School Hill District, Castleton, St. Mary, is facing several charges including murder following the January 27 killing of Adrian Lawrence. Lawrence, a chef of School Hill District in the parish, was shot and killed while walking along the Toms River Main Road at about 3:45 p.m. According to information from the Constabulary's Communication Unit, Lawrence's killing followed an argument between himself and Sudlow. Sudlow allegedly left only to return later, armed with a firearm which he used to pursue Lawrence before shooting him. Lawrence died on the spot. Sudlow is currently awaiting a court date. Farmers accused of shooting woman in face attempted robbery. Detectives in St. Anne have charged 2 farmers following the wounding of a woman during a robbery attempt in Mines District in the parish on Saturday, March 19. Charged with wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, assault with intent to rob, and conspiracy are 28-year-old Jason Ricketts of Giltown, Clarendon, and 31-year-old Claude Davis of Boroughbridge District in Cape Valley, St. Anne. Reports are that about 11 p.m., a woman was driving an Audi motor car was signaled to stop by the men, who were traveling in a Honda step wagon. She was ordered at gunpoint to exit her vehicle, but she refused and was shot in the face. She sped off and was assisted to hospital by residents. Davis and Ricketts were arrested during an operation in Brownstone, St. Anne on Monday, March 21. Davis gave a caution statement, and Ricketts was pointed out during an identification parade. Both men were charged on Sunday, April 3rd, following police interviews. Their court date is being finalized. Police military operation in Grand Spain. A police military operation is now underway in the St. Andrew community of Grand Spain, where 3 people, including an alleged era don, were gunned down last Friday. Police told reporters that the operation is aimed at locating a number of persons of interest in the triple murder, as well as finding guns allegedly hidden in sections of the community. Since the curfew was imposed last Friday, we have been in pursuit of a number of persons of interest, persons we believe that can assist us in our investigations into the triple murder. We have also received intelligence that guns have been hidden in some of these locations, and we are carrying out searches, said Inspector Tyrone Archer of the Grand Spain Police Station. 3 men were gunned down in a late afternoon gun attack on Morgan Lane in the community last Friday. Among the dead are the alleged don for the community and his brother. The reported don has been identified as Bomber. His brother is known as Joe. Reports are that the incident took place about 5:30 p.m. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.